Everybody, it's me. So I wanted to get on here and do a quick update on my husband's about my husband. The video I made, I think it's 2 videos back. And if you recall, his mother invites him to dinner, but she doesn't invite me. She doesn't invite my children. It's only him. Now, some of you might say, hey, I wouldn't even worry about it. And typically, I don't. I haven't for over almost 2 years. Have I been hurt for that? I mean, each time? Yes. Yes, I do. Have I spoken up? No. No, I haven't. Why do you ask? Because in my house, there is no such thing as a conversation. You speak, you listen, no, there's no, you listen, the other person listens while you speak, and then you try to figure out a solution for the problem. And that's how a relationship should be. That's how communication should be. But in my house, it is different. In my house, there is no conversation. There is only fighting. You might think you're having a conversation, but the other person yells, screams, walks away, takes off in their car, ignores you, plays with their phone, puts their headphones on. It's not a conversation. And there's never a solution, because if there's no conversation, then there's no problem. See where I'm going with this? So there's never a solution for problems in my household. So, I think everything going on with my mom, I think, has really opened my eyes more. It has made me have to grow up more. And when I say that, yes, I'm older. But I also was a child. I was my mom's child. And I don't want to say she took care of me like a child, but I was still babied a lot. And now I've had to grow up even more. My problem with this, of course, this isn't the first time I've gone through having to grow up, was that when I grow up, I see things that were there before that I would just push to the side and not say anything about. And then I grow up, but the other person doesn't. And when that happens, typically I'm done, because I need someone who's going to be at the level that I am of understanding. So his mom has always invited him to dinner. I can't even tell you the last time I was there for dinner. I can tell you the last time I was there was 7 months ago when my mom had her stroke. As a mother-in-law, and I know I'm not one, but typically I see a mother-in-law as, yes, that might be your mom, and of course your mom is going to have your back. When, if you guys split up, yeah, she's going to go with you. I get that, usually. I've known some that go the other way, but not many. Anyway, so he is not the baby of the family. He is the second oldest, but he was the only one that still held on to her apron strings, and still does. She treats him like a baby. She always has. I'm not the only one that says that. His siblings have told me this. Um, his some of his sister-in-laws or brother-in-laws have also told me that, and I have seen it for myself. And yes, I think it's only because the other ones really don't pull up. They're not attached to her. They have their own family and own lives, and so he always, was there to hang on to her apron strings, and I would love to cut them. She invited him for dinner, and so he went, and as you read or heard on my one story, it wasn't even the fact, like, a mother-in-law to me is like, if my mom was in a different state, you kind of take the role of mom. You're there, you're caring, you're loving, um, you know, um, especially everything I'm going through. I could definitely use that relationship right now. She's also been very weird about my own kids throughout the years. She was always nervous about my kids, what she was allowed to do with them and not do. And I think she always felt like she was going to overstep. She's nervous about little kids. She's nervous about children. And it's not just mine. It was, her own actual children's children. Like her daughters is what I'm saying, children. But so yeah, so like we can't, like, I don't know. So yeah, so I haven't seen her for 7 months. So when I texted her and I finally got an answer today, and I said, hey, it would have been nice. I really wanted to come over the other day. But it seems like basically your son didn't want to share you. Kind of as a joke, making it lightly. So she writes back and goes, oh yeah, well, I haven't seen him for, I don't see him very often. So, especially with him working. My name is Celia Clyde. I'm an FBI agent. All the time. Okay. So, the reason I wasn't allowed to go over because she just saw him 3 or 4 weeks ago. When he has days off, he chooses not to call her or contact her, or she would see him more often. So that's his choice. Then you haven't seen me for 7 months, but I don't see you going out of your way because of that. And again, I don't mind once in a while, like, I understand, whatever. He didn't spend every minute with my mom. I'm not asking for that, but of course we all lived together, so he always saw my mom, but, the point is, like, that's weird to me. So you can't every 3 weeks invite me to dinner? So out of 4 weeks, and he, depending on how often he goes over, one of those weeks I can't go for dinner. I didn't, like, apparently they have secrets they need to tell each other. Or secret, languages that they speak. I'm not sure. To me, that's odd. I mean, yeah. Anyways. So, that was the answer I got from her, which was weird because I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're my friend. I don't care if you're my best friend. I don't care if you're my cousin. I don't care if you're my neighbor. And you have 10 kids and a husband. If I say, hey, do you want to come over for dinner? That is your family. Everybody I know agrees when you invite one and they are not single, it is their family. To me, when you invite someone over, family or not, and they are not single and it's just them, then to me, that would be weird as hell, because you're saying you're single. And then I need someone who's going to fight for me, right? I need someone who's going to say, Mom, that's really inappropriate, and, my wife needs to come over too. Or, someone who takes up for me, who said, that's wrong, and I think, this person needs to come over. If not, we need to reschedule to where this person can come with me. I don't feel appropriate coming over, your parent or not, without my wife, because to me, you're both saying, oh, well, you're single. You're a single man, so why don't you come over? You have no one to take care of or worry about. Anyway, so, again, I'm not seeing any comments, but I really want to hear what you guys think. So, leave a comment, leave a like, if you will. Let me know, like, am I in the wrong here? Like, I mean, someone who's not fighting for you, who's not saying, hey, this is my wife, and when you invite her, you invite me. Hey, can she come? Like, I'll bring my family this week. Next week, I'll come back over, and it will just be me. Like, I don't even mind that. But don't sit there and say, hey, I'm single. Like, that's not right. So let me know what you guys think. I'm really curious. Hopefully this will be the end of the story. We will see. You never know with my life. Bye.